Hey, is this me? I can't tell.
Alright, so these are our honorable mentions, the albums that didn't quite make our little top lists for 2014, and also some albums that we found just disappointing in 2014. So, yeah, let's mix it up. Tyler, why don't you go first?
Let's talk about good music first. I have a lot of albums that I listened to this year that just didn't make my list, but I thought they were really good. I want to give some shout outs to them. So I'm not going to go too deeply into any of these really, like I usually do, just rattle them off. So Cynic with Kindly Bent to Free Us was pretty rad. Alter Beast with Immortal. Austrian Death Machine. Triple Brutal. Aborted with the Necrotic Manifesto. Beneath with the Barren Throne. That album, they really changed themselves up, I feel, on that album. That was really good. And they shared my review of that, so shout out to Beneath, because that's cool. Killer Be Killed with their self-titled hodgepodge of dudes from Mastodon and the Dillinger Escape Plan and Max Cavalera. Turned out pretty well. Sabaton with Heroes. Marty Friedman, his debut with Inferno. Inanimate Existence with the Never-Ending Cycle of Atonement. Monuments with the amanuensis. Elvati with Origins. The Contortionist with Language. I was really high on this album when it came out, and just didn't stick with me as well as I was hoping it would. So yeah, it did slip out of my end of the year, top end of the year list. 1349 with Massive Cauldron of Chaos. Revocation with Deathless. To be honest with you, I forget this album comes out a lot. Yeah, I don't know. You could probably throw that one in the disappointment category as well. The Casey Strain with Coma Witch kind of grew on me more as time went on. Unearthed with Watchers of Rule. That new Job for a Cowboy with Sun Eater.
How about that job?
Yeah. The Ghost Inside with Dear Youth. Ex Mortis was Slave to the Sword. The title track just narrowly missed my top 10 songs in 2014. That title track fucking jams, dude. But, rest of the album's really good too. Devil You Know with The Beauty of Destruction. Septic Flesh with Titan. I thought this was going to be way better than what it was. It just blends together a lot. It's just, not a whole lot really sticks out to me the more I listen to it, to be honest with you. Suicide Silence with You Can't Stop Me. Wretched with Cannibal. Ailstorm with Sunset of the Golden Age. Actually, really, that's probably one of my biggest surprises of 2014. Accept with Blind Rage. Slipknot with their new album, 5 The Grey Chapter. Decapitated with Blood Mantra. Abysmal Dawn with Obsolescence. Obituary with Inked in Blood. And Bloodbath. Grand Morbid Funeral. Oh, and Primordial with Where Greater Men Have Fallen. Forgot to write that one down. Those are all the albums that I thought were pretty fucking solid, and I did come back to a lot of these. They just didn't feel like albums that should be in these were the greatest albums of 2014 list, in my opinion. So they did not make my list. But you should listen to them nonetheless.
Yeah, I have a couple albums, not nearly as many. I didn't listen to as many albums as Tyler did, but I have a good number of albums that are close. Austrian Death Machine, again, Triple Brutal. That album almost made it onto my list, but then I accidentally forgotten about a couple albums that I actually really liked that came out, so ended up getting bumped off. Elvati with Origins is another really good one. Again, Slipknot's album, the 5 The Grey Chapter, was good. Steel Panther, All You Can Eat, that was another one that almost made it. At first I kind of forgot that album came out, and I was like, I don't know. Same thing with, I actually really did, and I kind of liked it as a joke at first, and then it kind of did grow on me a little bit. Manslaughter, Body Count.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Pretty fun album. Shit, there was like one album that came out recently, but no, not Mirror. That didn't come out recently either. But no, not Tilla. Yeah, I mean, those were all like solid albums. Like, I mean, honestly, if you were to say pick any of those albums as your album of the year, I mean, I probably wouldn't argue with you. They're all good in their own right. It's just that they weren't my personal favorites. So, yeah.
Thinking about the end of the year, about the halfway point, I really like Comeback Kids album, but I started listening to it a little bit more, and then a little bit less, and I really listened to it a while. Trash Talk had a pretty good album. I think I had that on my halfway point of the year list. I forgot about Slipknot. They had a good album. The Body Count album was alright. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, I had to put together like my 10 albums. I didn't listen to a whole lot this year. I had like Beartooth as my number one at the halfway point, but I just like completely, got off that and stopped listening. I don't really know what happened. Like, I just haven't been able to bring myself to listen to it, and I don't know. It's just not like I'm saying it's like complete trash or whatever, but I don't know. I just got way off of that.
Good job. Let's talk about some shitty things. There are some disappointing albums / shit, as I have written down on my paper.
Watch the cussing.
Whoa, children.
First of all,
trust me, they do.
I think the worst album that I heard in 2014 to me is the new In Flames album, Siren Charms. It's just,
Lucky Charms.
yeah, I don't know. They should stop making music. Or just take some severe time off and maybe they'll come back a little rejuvenated. This whole alternative metal type thing just doesn't work out. Anders can't scream anymore. I don't think he's that good of a singer. He's pretty fucked, They're not really a metal band anymore, so metal fans have given up on them. More metal fans, more traditional metal fans.
The Jester Race!
And they're trying to...
Remember that guy?
Yeah. Like, people like that probably have given up on this band. Maybe they're trying to appeal to more mainstream and alternative fans, but they have better things to listen to, so I think this band's just fucked in general. This album's just not good. It's just really not that good at all. It's boring, it's slow, it's just atrocious. The new Chelsea Grin album was pretty bad. That album was really, really long, and it was very torturous to get through, in my opinion. The albums I'm talking about right now are the ones that fall under the shit category in my eyes this year. Darkest Hour's new album is really bad. They're trying to pull in All That Remains, try to get on that radio, get that radio talk, and that's another one. Their singer kind of sounds like rat balls all the time, and so he's trying to sing now, and he's not a fucking singer. So don't fucking sing, man. And yeah, I mean, their guitar players are still cool. I mean, there were some pretty rockin' riffs, some decent solos, but just nope, didn't work out. The new At the Gates album just didn't grab me. It just didn't grab me, man. I know some people were up on this album, and it's just not me.
Look at it later, you can write, do whatever you want. Yeah.
Where was it? The rest of the albums were just kind of more disappointing to me. Belphegor was kind of disappointing. It was just, the production's kind of sucked. A lot of things just sucked about it. With their new album, Conjuring the Dead. Yeah. Over time, the new Overkill album just... I was too looking back at me. I said I never really got it right. Never stopped to think of you. Always caught up in things I cannot win.
Yeah.
Crossfade.
They still a thing, or?
I don't fucking know. Who cares? Anyways, I was, if I were to re-review this album, I'd be very, very, very negative on it, to be honest with you. It's got some good songs, it's got some good riffs, but just, I went back to this album just a couple weeks ago, and I was like, I cannot listen to this. It's just boring to me. It makes me want to listen to Electric Age, or Ironbound, or more older 80s Overkill, and it just doesn't grab me at all. Even the best track on there, The Armorist, just does not grab me too much anymore. It's just, I don't know. Very disappointing to me. The new Sky Harbor is probably my biggest disappointment of 2014. Their debut album is one of my favorite albums of all time. Like, I still jammed the fucking shit out of that. It was almost my album of the year in 2012. And I'm just very disappointed with this album. It just did not turn out well at all, in my opinion. It's boring as shit, in my opinion. And it just blends together so unbelievably bad. And it sucks because these guys are very, very talented. Their first album had the hooks, it had some feeling to it, it had emotion to it, and it had variety to it. This did not, in my opinion, at all. So their new album, Guiding Lights, not my jams. The new AC/DC album was disappointing, but at the same time, it's kind of what I expected. It's just, Black Ice was a little bit better than this, in my opinion. And, yeah, I mean, this album, there's nothing memorable about this album at all. Like, I don't even think its biggest song, Play Ball, with Reggie Watts, isn't even that memorable. And another huge disappointment to me is the new Whitechapel album, Our Endless War. Besides the title track, nope. It's just fucking overproduced the shit. It's not even heavy anymore. It's so computerized. Phil Bozeman just does not sound good. The songwriting sucks ass. It's so uninspired the entire way through. It's just not a good album at all. And there was so many times this year when I was in, the CD store, and I would see it on sale for like $8. I'd be like, you know what, I really like Whitechapel. I want to support Whitechapel. I'm going to pick it up. And I had it in my hands, and I was just like, no, I can't buy this. It's just, no. It's just, I can put $8 towards something better, in my opinion. So, just those are the albums to me that were, a huge pile of turds in 2014. Some of them I really expected a lot out of. I'm not going to sit here and say Amir, Attila. I mean, those albums, they were going to be shitty.
Me, I have some similar things to like what Tyler has. Like, Overkill was definitely a little disappointing with how hard and how great, the last two albums, Ironbound and Electric Age, were. And then, I mean, besides The Armorist, I don't listen to anything else from that album. I really haven't, since even sitting down and listening to it a couple times to review it. Like, after that, I've really just listened to The Armorist. And even then, that's on a semi-rare occasion when I feel like jamming that song, at least anymore. It's still a really, really good song. It's one of my more favorite songs of the year, but that's like the one shining moment from that. Even though I had it on my honorable mentions, it is a little bit of a disappointment. I didn't Slipknot. Like, it's just it's the songwriting for about 80% of the album is great. The beginning of the album and the end of the album is awesome, and then the fucking middle.
The middle sucks.
So
bad.
And the production kind of sucks. Well, actually, no, the production doesn't kind of suck. The production really does take away from the whole experience. So I think that's one thing that, I was really looking forward to the new Slipknot album. I was like, oh, this is going to be awesome. It's ever since getting into Slipknot, this is my first new Slipknot album. And I was like, yeah, and then that came out, which it's okay, but it could have been so much better. I also had Lacuna Coil. I like Lacuna Coil, and their album is just
Turd.
bad. I don't even remember the title track, or at least the lead single from that album. I don't think anybody does. I don't hear them, like, they died from, like, even, like, the radio. Like, they're just done.
That's another one of those bands that came out, had a very unique sound, and they're just trying to appeal to the radio, and it just doesn't work. When you have a unique sound, and that gets you popular, and you're not on the radio, then stick with that shit. Don't fucking try to change to appeal to the radio, because you're not going to go anywhere. You're going to become more irrelevant. Not more relevant. Yeah. Stupid.
And then the other one that I was severely disappointed about was the new Godsmack.
Yeah.
That was.
I forgot about that one.
I really wanted something like, because, I mean, Awake is one of my favorite rock albums ever, and I mean, The Oracle is a pretty fucking slamming album. And, you know, I was looking for something kind of like that. I was looking for songs, you know, like Crying Like a Bitch or Love, Hate, Sex, Pain. And I mean, there's a couple good songs. I mean, despite how funny and how kind of stupid the main riff is, I do kind of somewhat enjoy listening to 1,000 Horsepower. And, whatever the new single is, I don't even remember. See, I don't even remember the name.
Something different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something right, something wrong.
Like that song's okay. So is Generation Day, but like again, it's just I don't know. It didn't
just huge dicks.
Just yeah. I think those were the only major like out of all the albums I really listened to. They're the only major real disappointments. So yeah.
Put stuff out this year. Korn put anything out?
Korn?
Yeah. They're a fucking disappointment anyway. I don't know. Stuff used to, like Chelsea Green and Whitechapel. I don't really listen to those bands a lot anymore. Like, their older albums are pretty good, but like, I kind of wasn't like, you know, psyched for their new stuff. I wasn't really disappointed. I'm kind of disappointed that, I don't know. I don't know if I can be disappointed just because, like, I wasn't expecting to really like their newer stuff. I was trying to keep an open mind, though. Winds of Plague. Their album come out this year?
That was last year.
Oh, well, fuck them, too, anyway. Lump them in with Korn.
That was, I think that band's dead.
I think that they killed themselves with that last album.
I should get, like, assassinated by that samurai on all their fucking albums.
Ow.
Man, I mean...
That fucking Pooh Fighter song.
Fuck, no, I hear it literally every day on the radio. Literally. It comes on once a day, and then I just, like...
What is it, Holy Diver?
Yeah, something like that.
Did Theory of a Dead Man put out any new stuff this year?
Yeah, I think they died too.
Yeah, I think they're pretty much dead.
Breaking Benjamin reunited this year.
Wait, they broke up? I know that. I didn't give enough of a fuck to know that.
Any like big rock bands like that put out anything?
Seether put out an album. Okay, some of their songs on their new album is actually not that bad.
What about like
Godsmack?
Bob
Smack.
I'm trying to think. I don't know.
Rock bands.
They put out a song.
Oh yeah, right.
Ariana Grande overall, I'm just pretty disappointed with her. She was really being pushed by like the industry. Like don't tell me otherwise, cause she got like on like every fucking award show and the people were interviewing her, and I'm like, who the fuck is her to get all these interviews? And I'm like, she ain't shit yet. You know, like, oh, I'm putting out a new album. It's like, yeah, but you haven't done anything in the past. It's not like I hate her as a person. I don't know her. Maybe she's nice. It's just like, you know, earn your fucking money. Earn your place. Like, earn who you are before you're like, oh, I'm all over the place. You know.
Tell that to Johnny Manziel.
Yeah, he's a fucking disappointment too. But yeah, Ariana Grande. I was mad about that for a while. Like I remember one day I was just bitching to myself, like for about a solid hour, how fucked the music industry is. Like with pop artists and like radio stuff. No one was home, so I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go off. I want to vent to myself. I'm like, Ariana Grande. I was really hard on her, but like,
Hard?
yeah. I mean, no, I don't know. It's just, yeah, she was really like pushed into like, oh yeah, like, boy, listen to her. We're gonna play her fucking. What's that one song? It's like it has this like one dubstep part at the end. It's just like, you know what? I'm just gonna, you know, stick my head in the fucking oven because I don't want to listen to that crap, you know? And her when she tries to like, God, I can't even think of words now. Sing, what is it? What's that like? Alice in Chains does it, where like Lane and Jerry are singing together. Harmonize. That's the like prime example. She tries to harmonize with herself, and she just sounds like a fucking octopus. Like if an octopus could sing, it would probably sound like that. Like an octopus trying to harmonize with like an eagle. Like it just doesn't make sense. I'm like, your harmonies suck. You're clearly just, you know, produced so much. Like I know like radio artists, yeah, they're all produced, but she's produced so much. And I heard her performing live one time. So I was listening to the radio, like FM 97, and they're playing some live thing of her singing live. I'm like, Jesus, would you run up like 10 flights of stairs? You're out of breath, and you're only like on your first song, you know? Like go back and like practice before you want to fucking come out and make me listen to you. Yeah, she's my disappointment of the year. This is like she's being pushed on everyone. Like, and I don't want to get mad at her, but like,
she's getting shoved down your throat.
Yeah.
Like a penis. I
mean, it's not like I can really get mad at her for it, but still, you know, just don't be such a bitch.
I like penis shoved down my throat.
Yeah.
It's just the music injuries like that. It's just stupid.
Yep.
Alright. Woo! Those were our honorable mentions. Disappointments. Let us know yours.
She gets a spot with like Nicki Minaj and Jessie J on that one song, and it's like Jessie J outsings her. Why do you even need Ariana Grande?
Yeah. Alright.
I don't fucking care.